Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this look. It's a bold going out look. I would definitely use this look to go out on a date with my hubby or girls night out. Definitely an evening look. So if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. I have no makeup on. I just have my eyebrows done. I'm gonna put some concealer just to hide some of my imperfections on my eyebrow. So what I do is I just kind of go the same shape. I just follow the shape of my brows. So this is a good way to hide the hairs that are growing in and the in-between of your threading or however you tame your eyebrows. Oh, I should have done that. Okay. So I'm just using one of my lighter NARS creamy concealer. This one is custard. I stopped using this, but I might start using it again. Just using a basic concealer brush, I should say. So from far, we can hide our imperfections, and that's what the beauty of makeup does. Let's get started. I wanted to do something different because I know I'm starting my YouTube here, and I'm starting to realize that I'm just doing the light colors and things like that. So this time I'm going to be doing a little bit of a fall color. I'm going to start, you know what? I forgot my primer for my eyes. But a good way to do that, just use your concealer, whatever concealer you have. It'll do the trick. It's always good to put a base on your lid. There's a couple of reasons why you want to put a base on your eyelid. One of which is because sometimes your eyelids may get oily, and another thing is if you want your eyeshadow to show, that's a really good tip. So that's why I always put either my concealer or I have eye primer, but I don't have it with me here. So concealer will do. And now I'm going to be using this palette from Morphe. And I'm holding it like this because when I received it, this one is not attached. So, but this is the Morphe brushes collection. I'll link the palette down below for you if you want to pick it up. It's really good. It's really pigmented. With my crease brush from Sephora, I'm going to just pick up the champagne colors. So these two colors here, like I said, they're very pigmented. And I'm just going to start in my crease. So I'm not doing anything super structured or anything like that. I'm just basically almost going through my entire lid, but trying to just stay towards the top part. Then I'm going to be using the caramel color here just to add some warmth to this area. Just want a little shine, but not too much. So what I do is sometimes, if I'm working with dark colors, I will just first do my eyes, as much as we want to do our face first. And I do that a lot of times. But first I start with my eyes, only because just in case if I have some fallouts, I can clean it out and not feel bad that I already put my concealer, my foundation, all that stuff, and just kind of waste product for no reason. So first, it's okay, just start with your eyes. Get that done. So what I'm doing is I'm basically going like all three colors. They're in the same family, so it's fine. And like I said, I'm just kind of going right on my crease, and I'm looking down so I could really get into the socket area. This is a big brush, which I'm going to change in a little bit, just to add a little warmth to my crease area. This really opens up your eyes too. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing too much color up here because I really want to focus. And since we're also doing a dark lip, you know, you just don't want to. You could if you wanted to, but for me, for today, I am going to focus on my lower lash. Here's my NYC liquid liner. Now I'm going to use my Sigma tapered blending brush E40, and I'm just going to go back to this color, the gold color. Just going to go back there and just lightly go back in here and just darken this up a tad bit. So I'm going to start with this pink here to my lower lash. Alright, and this color right here. So what I'm doing is just with a flat shader. This is called a flat eyeliner brush, but whatever, I call it shader too. It's very soft on my eye because here you want to be very careful. This is the most delicate area of our eye, guys. So just be very careful. So this is going to be basically like our transition color. Alright. I'm just taking a pencil brush from Sigma. Just basically kind of blending it in. Every time you put a color, you should blend it in for sure. And since we're going to be doing pinks and purples, it's all the same color. And then we'll go in with the black. What's going to happen is that this color is going to kind of peek out. And you can extend it almost to match the line that we did. Now I'm going to go in with the darker color. So I'm going to just start with this lighter, this color right here. I'm going to start with this one. And just kind of tap it on. This takes time, so just be patient, because you kind of have to like keep going back and forth with the brushes because you have to blend. That's how this really looks really pretty. Now I'm going to go in with the darker color here. This one right here. And start slow. So I'm just adding the black just a little bit in here. So I know that it probably looks really dark and what have you, but it's really pretty to go out. And I love it. Especially now for the fall, and the holidays are coming pretty soon. So I think it's appropriate. You know what? I'm just going to add a little bit. So you just grab a wipey and kind of just, if you had any fallouts, which I did, you can totally clean it that way. So we are done with the eyes, and I'm now going to pop in my faux eyelashes. So I will be right back. Okay guys, so my lashes are on, and I am now putting my mascara, my lower lashes. You cannot forget about that, especially with this kind of dramatic eye look. You definitely, and I have really dramatic eyelashes on, so you definitely do not want to leave that out. So let's get started on the face. So I'm going to be using my illuminator. I used this in my last video, in the Get Ready With Me video, but I forgot to show it to you guys, but that's what it is. Just going to put some here, and then my L'Oreal True Match. Just going to probably put like 2 pumps, maybe 3. Okay. Then I'm going to use my concealer brush. Any type of brush is fine. This one is from Sephora. So I'm just going to basically mix it around here. So I'm kind of just putting it on top. Don't forget your neck. So I'm just basically brushing my foundation on top, and I think that I have a little bit of a tan. So there's color, but it's fine because we'll be mixing it all in. And I'm just going to pat this on my face. I'm going to add my NARS Creamy Concealer. Now, I don't want to get too close underneath. Here's why, because then we will create a big disaster underneath our eye. We will kind of just erase everything that we did. I don't want to do that after all that work that we put in there. So what I'm doing is I'm just creating a sloppy V. Look crazy, right? And then I'm gonna add my LA girl. That's just gonna put that in the middle of my triangle. Okay. Just gonna use my sponge and start tapping away. So now I'm just gonna go in here I'm just gonna go in here. So you see how you could even fix any imperfections that you have under here? That's why I tell you, just don't worry. So I'm just using a tapping motion. Okay. And now on to contour. Color here. What color is that? Shadow play. Alright. Then I'm going to go back to the light area and just brighten up the areas. Certain areas around here. Okay. And I think that I'm just going to go with this color right here. I'm going to try this one here. Yeah. This brush, sorry, it's from Real Techniques. Love that brush. Now, on to the highlighter. My favorite is so good. Okay, this brush. I like to highlight on my eye, above my eyes. Oh yeah. See that? Gorge. And then a little bit right at the highest point of my eyebrow. I always like to do that. Okay. Then the final is, I have this e.l.f. makeup mist and set. This is really cool. A lot of people use the Fix Plus, but it's really cool. And then lipstick. Okay guys, so I'm just going back to my eyes and just adding this color here, just so it could seep through a little bit. Alright. Okay guys, so this is the final result. I hope you learned something new, and I've given you some ideas maybe to go out to the club or just hang out, do something fun, a girls' night out or something like that, and that you will give it a try. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram at glam_mara79, and if you give this a try, please tag me at glammara, and I'd love to see it. And please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and give it a thumbs up if you really liked the video. And I will see you soon. Have a beautiful day. Bye.